Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Bull with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Good on the bucket. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And the dunk by Bull. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Durant deciding where to go with it. Takes the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Nesmith with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. Puts it up from 15. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back. Man, I can't believe.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just positive attitude really affects his entire team.
And good that time.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here is Halliburton. Clock at 6. Misses from short range. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bull, that's... Good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pacers trailed by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton after the Suns pick up 2. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Beal. Here's KD. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And then Durant with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Siakam. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. O'Neal outside. Durant in the corner. Tries the spin move. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Nobody near Allen. Off target from outside. Here's Halliburton. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
5 on the clock. McConnell with it. Now Beal defending. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns lead by 12. And with this score, the Suns, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Halliburton is double. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Suns lead by 13. Outside, Jones. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, Walker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you. out of his way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league, so that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Halliburton for three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Bull. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Really good screen that time. Then Bowl with the quick roll.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Yep, it counts.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop him.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers part maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
4 on the clock, to the middle, and the dunk by Bull.
Does he even have to jump? Bull is a long guy.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Indiana again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
I can feel that power in you. I know when I reach with an hour of love.
Pacers trailed by 21.
This gon' take your time.
Over in the corner.
I like it.
Indiana moving it around. And Ball sends it down.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you
And
get
the
that
seal
shot.
is always on
Talk
call.
about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
They're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Working hard gonna make
And
you
the foul
feel
called on
bad.
Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Looking at you like you walking
You can
off.
see he just
Go
didn't
to
get
these
squared up
days
with
like
his
you
feet.
had the
Those are
ball
always tough
back.
to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the dunk by Ball.
And once Ball gets going, catches fire, he stays with it, which is bad news for the opponent.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Ball.
Take it up.
Ball has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's the Pacers now. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm.
Better hide your bitch, boy.
The numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Got a piece of it. Pass to Durant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the Suns call time here.
I'm a heavy race in the universe. Get out. My first day out, so I'm gonna be up. Clear me grace with patience. Bitch, a bitch like my girl. I might go press up. I might go press up.
And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Allen outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 minutes.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Allen right side. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them
Don't want to boost the flex
now.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline.
Mark, this
And
is Chef
really good. And he
I
gets
can't
the
get to business on my wife.
Richards got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 17 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
The wide open look for Durant. And the shot falls short this time. Now Nembhard, still without a basket. Here's Turner. The rebound by Richards. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And contact on the shot. First personal.